So we've got airfare. So it's, first off, it's predominantly for business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because 9 days. She gets to include the 2 days in travel. Remember those? Those are included when we're calculating the total number of days of travel. And we're doing the proportion, and those are included as business days, right? So we've got airfare, lodging, meals, and entertainment of clients. Okay, well, first off, we can eliminate the entertainment. That's not deductible at all, right? So 750 is out. Meals, we're gonna get 100, this is in 2022, I assume. We're gonna get 100% of the meals here for business, but we're gonna have to separate out, when I say 100%, I mean as opposed to 50% of meals, the deduction for 50% of meals. But we've gotta figure out the proportion that is business related, right? So, lodging as well. We're gonna take a proportion. The airfare, though, did she get 100% of the airfare?
Yeah, because I just figured it out when you said that.
Okay, yeah. So she gets 100% of the airfare. It's the 11 part, isn't it? Like it's 11 days, it's not.
I mean, like, the 9 days out
Yes.
of 14, and
Yeah.
then I took out.
That's a common mistake. So remember, don't forget the days in travel. We get to include that when we're figuring out the percentage that's business and personal. So 550 in total. She gets that. The 3,000 and the 9,000, we need to get the proportion of that. To determine that, so 2 days in travel, 9 days, friends for 5 days. So the total number of days is what, 9, 10, 11, 16? Is that right?
16,
Yeah, so 11 business, 16 total. So whatever percentage that is, we're gonna multiply the 3,900 times that.
68.75.
68, 70, what, how much?
68.75%.
Oh, percent, okay.
Sorry.
So we're gonna multiply the 3,900 by the 68.75%, which gets us what?
2681.25.
And then we add the 550. Am I right?
Yeah, and it's a 32.31.25.
32, 31, 25. Okay, because it's predominantly, what are you laughing
I feel like an hour.
at? Okay. Yeah, don't forget the 2 days of travel. You won't forget it next time.
Well, no, I knew it was 11 over 16, but for some reason I'm like, I'm just gonna add the 550 into that and then divide it up.
Yeah, the 550, that she gets 100% of that because the trip was predominantly for business. Okay, so there's that one. And then number 9.
Yes.
Oh, this is the one that
Yeah,
Aaron was
I
just
was
doing.
having issues because I was looking for where it said what he was claiming to be like married file.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we, so it's just self-employment, tax liability and self-employment. Well, the deduction's easy once you figure the first one out, right? Can all pay 50%. Okay, so 195 times 0.9235 is how much?
It's 180.082.5.
I'm sorry,
80.02. Oh, sorry, 082.5.
180. There's another O.
Yeah.
0.25?
0.5.
Wait.
Sorry.
No, that's, I heard you wrong. Okay, so 180,082.5, so our self-employment tax is gonna be based on that, so we can just take the 0.153, right, which gets us to what? So this is, again, that's the 12.4% plus the 2.9%. Oh, whoops, no, sorry. Yeah, we gotta, then we subtract, sorry. So this is the amount times 2.9%. That's our Medicare tax, right? So we gotta do this separately because we're over 147,000. So how much is 2.9%? Okay. 0.39, and then only 147,000 is gonna be subject to. And unfortunately, you do this before you do the 147,000. So you don't get, you don't get the benefit of this if your income is too far over 147,000. Does that make sense? Like if you're, yeah, like if your income was 150, then you get to 0.9235, it's two nines, which is, I don't know, it's under 147,000. You would get some benefit from that reduction, but when your income is way over it, you're not getting any benefit from this reduction. But anyway, so 147 times 0.129, which is 18, what is it?
18,963.
163? 963.
963.
I can't hear. Okay, so 5222, those two? 5, 8, 1.
13,746.
What?
I don't. I don't know, subtract it.
24,185.
Oh,
multiply it. I do that wrong.
no, I got 24,185.
Okay.
Yeah, add it. I'm sorry. That's a plus.
So multiplying something.
My handwriting is terrible.
We're doing all the different functions. Okay.
Well, I added it, and then you said something else, I'm like, oh, hold on.
So 24,185. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so the deductible.
So it's not working yet.
24,185 isn't working.
I don't know. It's number one. It's not working.
Answer. Oh well. Answer is not complete. Does it want the pennies? Does it say? Oh. Oh no. It says whole dollar. Did I round it wrong?
Let me see. Okay, let's check.
I think it needs the intermediate and the final answer rounded, so like doing like 5, so like rounding the 180 and then 0.83 and going off of that instead of the 0.5.
Oh, here is it? Do we get the right answer there?
Yeah.
So that makes this what 3?
Just 522, but then for the other one I got 18,228 instead of 963.
Oh, 228. Okay. And then add those two together.
So then I got 23,450.
What?
And that says that's right.
18,2. I thought you said this was 18,228. Well, it's I know 9114. That is 18,228 is correct because 9114 is the 6.2%. So, is this not right?
I got 18,960. That's what I got too.
18,963?
Yeah, 0.129.
I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. Don't listen to me. It's a 4. It's a 4. Either that or my 4 looked like a 9. Sorry.
18,228.
228. Okay. And so, and this is 5222?
Yeah.
Is that right? 23,440?
Yeah, it's working right now.
That good?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
450.
450.
450?
Yeah.
Oh, carry the 1. There we go.
So,
Okay, and then the half would be, I mean, the deduction is half of that.
so in the book when it like lists it out, it has them separate, like the 15. So like example 6.35 has like the 15,000 times the 0.9235 times the 12.4%. But for this problem, if you like separate them out and do them separately, you don't get the right answers. So
Because
why
of the
is-
rounding? Okay, well, maybe
Why is that?
it's percentages and rounding. Because what we're doing is when we're taking the first two and we're multiplying it, we're rounding at that point. And then we're multiplying again. Whereas when you're doing it this way, the book's way, you're not rounding it in, you're not doing that intermediate rounding.
So for like tests and stuff, we'll need to do it this way, not the way it shows in the book, to get like the right.
It will be clear,
Okay.
trust me.
So I have also, understand what, but sometimes if somebody give 195, that mean it's over 147. So you don't supposed to pay on your social security. But
Right.
for this thing, you make minus because it's not over. You can make minus. But this one is over.
Right,
And then you can make
so if
minus.
it's 150, like I said,
It's correct. Man. So
so if it was like 150,
yeah, you can make a.
then you do it, 0.92, well, you always do this, but your limit here is always gonna be 147.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what this is, but, what this answer is, but
Because
130, how much? 80,
525.
then you'd use the 138, 525.
man, so if you make this one and then you get over 147, so you can't pay. Or
Right,
for
right,
this,
it's always gonna be limited.
yeah,
to
for this
147.
example, it's over.
Mhm.
Man, you subject for 147. I don't understand why. Because if you take 195 time, yeah, you can get a the 80 is over for 140.
You're still gonna be limited, but this is what you're gonna use for Medicare tax.
Yeah, so this, for this example, is supposed to be only Medicare tax. Because you subject for Social Security and Medicare tax.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, this is both, then we had to add the two together.
And it's over 147.
Right, the Medicare tax, the Medicare part isn't included in that. We're only gonna limit this Social Security. It's not, so
Yeah.
only think of the 12.4% for the 147 limit. But the 2.9, there's no limit.
Yeah. Man, so 180 over 147.
Yes, so for Social Security tax,
Yeah.
we're gonna use the 147. But for Medicare tax, we're gonna use the full 180.
Oh, okay, because every year it pays Social Security tax. So if it over, so it can pay for it. So it pay for 2021 and then 2022.
Yeah, every year. This starts over every year.
Maybe I don't understand. I don't understand because 180 is over 145. So that means it never pays Social Security.
Right,
For this example.
for the amount over. Am I misunderstanding your
Yeah,
question?
maybe I can write in the table if you want. Because for myself,
Yeah.
for myself, the bill is 147, that's the base. If you get 180 like that,
Yeah.
so you don't pay 147 plus something.
No, well, for Social Security tax.
Yeah, for Social Security, so maybe I'm 2021, 2022, and then somebody say 180.
Right.
So that's mean in 2021 you pay excess because you can't pay this one if you not pay before, or maybe all your tax income for 2022 this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
each year is separate.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay, if you still, you know where to find me if you still have questions.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna go over factors in the tax return.
yeah, let's look at the